Okay, so I'm back. Happy Monday. If you are a parent and you are watching this, I pray and hope your child has a safe, fun, filled, exciting school year. If you're a teacher, I pray the same. I pray for patience for you. I pray for strength, protection, and I pray that you enjoy your school year. I pray that you build fantastic, close relationships with the children and their parents. And I just pray for safety in all of these schools this year. Lord, protect our kids this year and their teachers. Yes, so today we're going to be talking about the platinum card. Now, I can't hold this one all up to the camera like I did the other ones the other day because my card number on this card. So, So anyways, let's just get right into the video. I got this card in January 2021. My initial limit was $200 on this particular card. I put a screenshot on the screen. And then in August of 2021, they increased the limit on this card to $300. Now, it is still a secured card. It didn't graduate to an unsecured card, which is like, I know somebody's going to ask that, and that may be like a deal breaker for some. But again, this particular card was only meant for me to rebuild. And also, in my video that I talked about how I went from blank to blank credit score wise in less than a year, I had 2 charged off accounts with Capital One in the past. So for them to even give me another credit card was pretty big for me. So I really haven't been tripping about the fact that this card hasn't graduated from a secured to unsecured card. So it's not really a deal breaker for me. So I just want to put that out there. Now, because of this card, and I'm going to say because of this card, because this is the only way that I've, established a relationship with Capital One, I have been approved for a Quicksilver Card, and I talked about that before. I'll link it somewhere here, whichever, it'll be linked above. And, that card is unsecured. And, I talked about how I went from $500 to $1,500 in that video pertaining to that particular card. So anyways, this is a great starter card for those looking to rebuild, establish some credit. You're new to credit, little to no credit. Maybe you have a bad history like I did in the past and you're just looking to, rebuild. So this is a great card. Fees, there are no annual fees. However, if you do make a late payment, which I'm pretty sure you won't, there will be like a $40 fee. Now, security deposit wise, so you're looking at $49, $99, or $200. You will be informed. If you see that you're pre-qualified for this card, it will let you know what your deposit will be. As far as credit limit, the initial credit limit is $200. Now you could deposit more money up to $1,000 on this particular credit card if you so choose. The interest rate, high, like 26.99, I believe, for this particular card, but interest shouldn't matter if you don't carry a balance, which we're not gonna do, right? We're not gonna carry a balance, right? I'm just gonna pretend you said rewards, like I said before, there are none, and pretty much like with most secure cards, there aren't too many rewards, with secure cards, but I will talk about others in a different video. Now, this card does, you will get an inquiry on all 3 credit reports. It does report to all 3 credit bureaus as well. So if you're looking to establish credit on all 3 bureaus, you will be able to do so with this particular card. Now, the requirements are obviously, have a checking account, a bank account, savings account. And there will be a credit check. And obviously, they're going to look for your employment history and income as well. Overall, my thoughts, it's a good card for those who are looking to rebuild, establish credit. There aren't many perks, but then again, this is only meant for rebuilding, your credit or building your credit profile. So I wouldn't be too hung up on the bells and whistles with this particular card because it's just looking to establish credit, after you've messed up or if you don't have any, So yeah, great starter card. It reports to all 3 bureaus, which is also a great thing. what else? What else did I put? Oh, and the card doesn't graduate. Well, at least for me, it didn't. So, you know, like I said, I got this card last year, beginning of last year. So if something has changed, you had this card and it did graduate for you, drop it down below. I'm pretty sure that will be helpful to somebody, but mine didn't graduate. It's still $300. I mean, well, the credit limit did increase $100 after what, 7 months of the card, 6-7 months of having the card. But as far as I understand, this is still a secured card. Like, nothing has changed, you know. But I was able to get a Quicksilver card out of it, which I'm pretty sure is due to the fact that I take care of this card. I mean, I use it. Like when the balance was $200, I used the card. But by the statement date, I always had the balance, you know, at 10% or below, so meaning a max of $20 reported on my statement date or less. So I let something report to the bureaus when this was my only card, but it was never a high utilization, you know. So I'm pretty sure doing that, you know, did allow me to get approved for the Quicksilver card. So that is a perk, but as far as I know, as far as my experience, this card hasn't graduated. It's, you know, so that's that. So do I recommend this card? Yes. You know, I will have a link below to see if you're pre-qualified. It'll be the first link in the description box, and I may pin it in the comment section. But if y'all have any questions that I didn't hit on in the video, I mean, let me know. But you can use this card just like you would an unsecured card. The main thing here is to just remember that this is like stepping stone. This is like starter. This is like build your profile. So, you know, if you're looking for a secure card with more benefits, then I wouldn't waste an inquiry applying for this card. You know, I wouldn't do that because there are other options with credit cards that have rewards, you know, and things like that, that also don't have an annual fee. But, you know, you have to keep in mind if it's a secured card, the interest rate may be high, you know, and if there are some cards that do have perks, but there is an annual fee. So if that's the deal breaker for you, you know, my son is screaming. He's watching Lightyear. But yeah, so just let me know if y'all have any questions about this particular card. But so far, so good with me. I don't have any complaints. But then again, I kind of do right by the card. And now I don't really use it because I have other options, to be honest. I have Netflix, $10.99. I got the cheapest Netflix and let that hit this card every month to keep the card active so it doesn't close. But because it doesn't have an annual fee, I'm not going to close the card. You know, true enough, I don't really use it anymore outside of the Netflix subscription, and that's just to keep the card active. And that's $10.99 on a $300 limit credit card, so good utilization. So yeah, I use my other cards pretty much for like everyday purchases, the ones that have rewards. But this one, it did what it was supposed to do, okay? It did what it's supposed to do, so keep that in mind. If you got questions, ask below. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, MCZ. Follow my business page on Instagram, Achieving Credit Excellence. And yeah, if you want to book a consultation, the link will be in the description box. That's all I got. See you guys tomorrow. Peace out.